All right, what's up, mother truckers? BP Hero back at you. Doing a little Throwback Thursday, something a little different tonight. You guys seem to like to stroll back through memory lane sometimes as opposed to just seeing a bat review. So I figured what we would do tonight is go through some stuff on the channel. I'm going to start like clear back when YouTube was like first becoming a thing and wasn't really like an official YouTuber yet. It was more of like just somewhere to post a video so I could share it somewhere kind of thing. You're in for an adventure, let me tell you. It's dude, it's so bad. It's so bad. But we're gonna get it in. Let's look and see how bad it is. All right, so if you pull up the channel here, like if you're on a computer, I don't know how this would look on a phone, but just doing this from a computer, we'll just go to videos if you want to like nose through some of this stuff by chance. If you do, make sure you comment on the ones you watch, even if it just say I was here, whatever else. Let's hang on. Let me. I mean, obviously, I know you're commenting on it because it'll be an old video with a comment, but because none of that stuff gets comments anymore. So we're gonna go to the channel, go to videos, go to oldest, and we're just gonna start here and just kind of let her rip. So I was a big car guy back in the day, still am really, but I just don't have the time or means to kind of tinker with them right now. I had a Mustang, had a valve train noise. Turns out that's what all roller 302s do. But didn't know that, so I spent a bunch of money on it, got it up and running, put a cam and stuff in it. Check out this chunky idle here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Trick Flow Stage 2 cam, Edelbrock aluminum heads. This is a pretty hot little motor. Oh, God. Pretty hot little motor, but it made me mad, so I sold it. As you can see, I was doing some troubleshooting here. So, let's see, moving on to the softball content. Got the Reebok Dictator again. Let's check and see how bad this was. You can't even see it. Filmed with a potato. Does this help us? Nope. Oh, nope, 480 is what we got. Man, I was out here doing the thing. You're welcome for the high definition viewing pleasure here. Done with that. So there was a Reebok Dictator. For the OGs that remember, those bats were supposed to be like the next coolest thing ever or whatever. So there's a guy on the forum. Every time he was taking a bat out, he was documenting him hitting it, trying to see how many swings it would take. And I thought it'd be cool to do like a video version of that. So I was like, oh, I'm going to do it with this Dictator. Turns out that was a terrible idea. Here we are swinging the Dictator again. Might even have a couple more clips in here of the Dictator before I realized this thing's just not going to break. It's not going to get any better, and I'm tired of it stinging my hands, so I got rid of it. Doing some T-work here on the grind. This is actually how the channel started. Kind of just messed it. This was just like a for fun thing. The Reebok Dictator stuff was, and then somebody was asking about what I swing in games, so I had the Combatant and OG Gear Virus I was back and forth with between games. There was always people asking questions on Softball Fans where I posted these videos about bats I had laying around in the background or whatever else. So that's kind of evolved into that, and then working on my swing too. Oh, do I even want to watch this? Oh man, no shot. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh God. Oh no. This is how bad your dude was. Oh man, I can't watch this. Oh my God. All right, enough of that. So I was posting videos, one working on my swing and two doing some, bat stuff with this and that, breaking bats in, and I would post a video, ask questions about it, post another video, ask questions about it. Just kind of chipping away at my swing here a little bit. And obviously it was not good then, and it's still not good now, but it's definitely better than it was. So we got Emily breaking the halo here. I think I heard this bat, so she was just getting into slow pitch, trying to figure out what she wanted for bats, and figured out she could swing fast pitch bats, which were a little bit lighter for her. And it's like, okay, cool, we can get her a few of these. And she always wanted a mic and halo when she was in high school, so I was like, oh, I'll get her a mic and halo.
Box, the camera's rolling.
And I got her one. She was so excited. Put like 50 swings on it. And this is what it looked like after those 50 swings. There's Miss Maggie. What up, Miss Maggie? All right, Miss Maggie about to catch some smoke, it looks like. Oh, my God. She's not. We threw the ball. She's not. Oh, my God. The dog. Somebody get the dog. Oh, we got another one? No. Look at the dog. The dog. Guys, the dog. Oh, no. All right, well, cool. She found a ball to chase. Perfect. Look at this thing. It's about ready to break. She's terrified. Boom. Goner. That's so funny. See what else we got with short barrel plague. Oh, big walk in the box guy here. Again, filmed with a potato. Oh, a little hitch action. Walk in the box. Dude, I mean, this is wow. This is a spectacle. Look at this. Look at this. Stop. So look how far I am out of the box right here. If I'm the pitcher in a game and I got my man standing here like this in the box, no shot. I'm about to throw this pitch. Get in the box. Get in the damn box. There's no way my feet can even be in the corner of the box right now. But I thought this was cool. I thought I needed to do this. I thought this is how you play slow pitch softball. That's a wild concept. So every time that somebody wants to act like they're too cool for the game or they are, acting like their shit don't stink or anything else, every single one of them has been here. Softball bro. Thinking they knew everything, thinking they had all the good ideas. They have been here. I promise you. Oh, brother. There you go. Just walk up and hit it if you can't reach it. Jeez, what a bunch of idiots. So actually kind of an interesting story with this bat. This was based on the combat virus plague, but this was a shorter barrel, I believe maybe an 11-inch, possibly 12-inch barrel, as opposed to I think that was the 13-ish is what they said the bat was advertised as, and this was confirmed a player's model bat. They basically took the shell. This was confirmed by Don Cooper himself. They basically took the shell, cut an inch, maybe 2 inches off of it, however much shorter the barrel was than normal, and then just added more handle to it and made these bats. And it made the sweet spot really, really weird to hit. For a combat, the normal plague had a very mid-barrel sweet spot, but this one with the barrel being cut down, literally, if you just trying to hit it off the end cap, it's just going to go 10 miles. Yeah. That was absolutely insane. Sounded nuts too, but I never could game it. I tried and tried and tried, and I kept this for a collector's item for quite a while, and me and a guy passed it back and forth quite a bit before I finally just pulled the plug on it. I was like, I don't need this thing anymore. I don't swing it. Probably wanted the money to buy something else stupid. Can't watch this. Let's see, what do we got? This is back when the Derby Boys contract hit. Combat wanted. Oh, shoot. That'll work. I don't like this. I used to live and die by doing this, like resting your bat on your shoulder. The nasty, funky-looking hitch I got going now isn't much better, but get the bat off your damn shoulder if you're going to hit. I know that there's MLB players that do it, and there's this and there's that, but this is going to do you no good. It's going to do you no good at all to have your bat on your shoulder like this. Get it up. Get ready to hit. I understand that this slow-pitch softball, you got 10 years to get ready, but if you're standing still, it's going to be hard to get moving. If you're moving at least a little bit loose, then it's going to be easier to get moving because you're already staying moving, as opposed to me just standing here thinking I'm ready to go and then tomahawk chopping. The first pitch, it gets close. That was really good. Definitely didn't get enough love that they deserved, but I think probably part of that was kind of the propaganda we were pushing with the Yellow Derby Boys at the time, because those things were absolutely nasty. Let's see. See what else we can find on here. Oh, this is one of my favorite videos. I wish that I had a better camera angle for this. So, like, you could see just how far. This is probably, I won't say to this day, because I've had some pretty good rounds of BP in the last few years, but at the time, at least for, gosh, probably a 2-3 year stretch, this was the best round of BP, T-work, live pitching, whatever that I had. There was several of these balls that were going 400 feet. It's cold. I'm obviously hitting white balls. They're really hard balls with a Combat 1 at ASA. I was trying to break this bat so I could send it back before my Derby Boys contract was up for the year. So I was trying to break it so I could get it sent back and get a new one, and it would not break. I was like, oh, cool, I'm going to take it out here and do this. And it just would not give up the ghost. That was one of the furthest ones right there. And it just would not give up the ghost. We ended up just hitting it, and finally the end cap came out of it, so I was able to get a return on it based on the end cap because, dude, it was just ridiculous. I mean, those are, I'm not trying to sound so full of myself, but I mean, that's like 350 foot laser. That one's probably 320. This thing was just nuts. I never hit like this again either. There's another probably 350 footer. I don't know what got on me on this day. I don't know if it was the combo with the ball and the bat, the temperatures, or what it was, but for me, especially back then, hell, even now, like this was just laser show. Let's see what else we got. Oh God, what the freaking dog. See if I can find what would be the first. I know what the video it is. I have to find it. Oh, the Rawlings Rush 120 squirrel. Hang on, guys. Oh, I still want to do voiceovers here. I'm trying to find the first video I ever did a voiceover in. Getting ready for an unlimited tournament coming this weekend. Blah 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 blah. It's the same white balls again. I love this bat so much. Rawlings Rush 120, 28 ounce. This was basically my BP bat for, gosh, a couple of years. Just absolutely disgusting bat. And broke. Couldn't imagine why. I was so mad it broke. Looking back, I was starting to hit the ball kind of hard. Hitting nothing but hard stuff in the wintertime. That bat had probably 3,000 plus on it of nothing but hard balls in under 50 degree temps. And I was upset that it broke at 3,000 swings for whatever reason. That's poked pretty good there. See if I can find. Let's see. So I was getting ready for a tournament here. Can I find tournament footage? Let's see. Looking. Here we go. So I went back and found everybody's home run swings from the day for my team and put them all together. This was an unlimited tournament. It was nasty out there. There's Maddie.
I think I just blocked his home run by putting my face in front of it. Don't tell nobody.
Maddie.
He's gonna be mad.
Dude, such a goofball. I love Maddie so much.
Give me just a second.
Getting dangers.
You would swing at the first pitch because I sure was fitting to get in your camera.
Everybody thought it was so fun to mess with the camera. They still do, for that matter.
You
But
guys watching me out there now or what?
it was even more of a thing back then. Hitting apex bullets, 40-degree day outside. Ball was just absolutely flying. Then I switched to the Rush 120 here. Fought one off that got out of here, and then this was probably like one of my favorite home runs I've ever hit. It was kind of like the cherry on top for this tournament. We'll turn this sound up. I want you to hear that Matt Allen, he says, "Whoa!" We pretty much put him away that inning. That was probably like, oh no, I didn't. What a rookie. So looking for the first video that I ever did a voiceover on. I think this is it right here. So it was at this point that I had finally like established like, okay, I'm going to do something with this YouTube thing. I remember telling my wife like, yeah, I think I'm going to start a YouTube channel. Like start YouTubing and doing videos. And she kind of laughed at me like, whatever, you know, that's so dumb. But I'm not going to tell you. Basically, she was like, that's dumb. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, but I don't think that's a good idea. And I was like, yeah, whatever. I think I'm just going to do it. I'm kind of feeling it, so I think I'm going to do it. And, well, here we are. We're not obviously like Bat Bros or anything like that, but I am very proud of what we have built and what we have accomplished on this channel. It's been a lot of fun. And kind of looking back through stuff like this is fun. So let's hear what you guys got to say.
What's up, guys? Thanks for stopping in.
Oh.
Today we have the 2016 Werther's Mondo Legit.
He's so quiet.
Bat in the video is a 26 ounce. Belongs to my friend who's up second in the video. I usually swing 27s. Feel like I get a little more exit speed that way, but this.
Okay, time out. So I just got into GoPro because I decided I went out and I had a bunch of gift cards to like Dick's or somewhere like that, and I needed a camera for my channel, right? So I was like, oh cool, I'm gonna get myself a GoPro, and I can record games with it. I can record my BP videos with it. And I thought, man, this was the play. This is it. This is the one. And I'm sure GoPros have gotten a lot better. I actually, no, because it was the other one. So I had two identical ones. The original, which was this camera, broke, and then the second one I actually still have, but it's got a scratch in the middle of the lens. But, yeah, this was something. With this camera angle, I wouldn't really. Yeah, I thought I had it figured out already. I thought I knew what I was doing, so I just set the camera up and started filming, and this is what the hell I ended up with.
Treating me well. Got about 75 swings on the bat, no webs, no spirals. Hit everything from 52s to blue dots. Feels just like the rest of the legits, softer barrel, just enough feedback, let you know how you're hitting the ball. Had the same metallic sound as the ones did last year. Went away, 25-30 swings, started to sound pretty good. I highly recommend this if you liked last year's legits.
Bat was really good. I'm not going to sit through this whole thing. Bat was really good. That was kind of cringe. But that bat was pretty fun. And that video actually came out better than I thought it would at the time. So let's see. Is this another one here? I think this is my guy, Derek Moss.
So much anticipation for this fight.
Try it. What's up, guys? Thanks for stopping in. Got some video with my friend Derek swinging his 2015 Mike and Freak 52 ASA. Bat's got around 200 swings on the video. Just hitting some old 44 375s in this one. It's got the typical Mike and feel, stiff. It's got a pretty decent inload to it. It's shaping up to be a pretty nice bat once again.
Filmed with, this GoPro, whatever else. Finally getting the GoPro stuff figured out. Didn't buy a microphone for eons. I would just get like really close to the microphone on the laptop and just like talk into it. Even though there's like walls and a freaking empty kitchen around me. Like it just sounded like I literally like recorded it with a tin cup.
It gets broke in. As always, thanks for stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks, guys.
What an adventure. Old Derek was mashing back then. Still a good hitter. So what else we got here? Here's our tournament footage from the softball fans team we put together with the combatants. That's a weekend like for the ages right there. The one you tell your kids about. Let's see. Oh, had the dude, this was a really popular video. 7,400 views.
Hey guys, thanks for stopping in. Me and my friend Jay got together and had a chance to swing his 2016
Jay Merritt
Louisville Slugger Backman Shop Z4000 power load. Man, that's a mouthful. The bat in the video is a 27.5. It honestly didn't feel bad. I expected a great big inload, but none of the Z's have really blown me away.
Bat was nasty. Whew. Purple shorts, brown shirt. Why not? This bat was a shitload of fun to swing, though. I remember when these things came out, they were the rave there for a little bit. Jay bought one. He was a big Z fan. He bought one. Just had to have it. So we came out, got some action with it. It was fun to hit. I will say it was pretty fun to hit. Go out and get it, big dog. Let's see. Oh, and then, oh, yeah, here we go. The Z4000 Plus.
It's on, dog. Take it off.
Ready?
Yeah.
This is what you do with those $650 raffle bats. You take them out and you swing them.
I don't know if you could hear him or not. He says, this is what you do with those $650 raffle bats. He says you take them out and you swing them.
2016 Louisville Slugger Z4000 Plus.
My guy Cody Sly was nuts, man.
26-ounce inload. New and wrapper going into the days. You can tell by the little intro there by my friend Cody. This is his bat, and he threw that out there.
Good bat.
Comical.
But nothing.
So I left it in the video.
The hype for these bats was absolutely insane. It was so wild to me that people were paying the money that they were for these things. But that was kind of the market back then, was, you know, people just paying absurd prices for bats, and trust me, they still do. But man, this was one of those bats that was like kind of started the like, are you freaking serious kind of stuff. And it was nothing special. It was literally just the same old, basically it was the Backman Z4000 with a cool paint job on it, but everybody was convinced it was something different. Everybody was convinced. Oh yeah. The Easton Scott Kirby.
I'm busy.
I'll be quick.
Damn, looks like it.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for stopping in. Got the 2015 Easton Scott Kirby here today. This bat is a two-piece inload, basically replaces the L1 from the last 2 years. Bat in the video is a 28-ounce, and these still have the progressive inload, so this is a 3-ounce inload. The progressive inload scares so many people away from these bats. But they almost swing smoother the heavier they get, in my opinion. Once you get it moving, you don't even notice the inload is there. It just drives the bat right through the ball. I love it. Starting the day, this bat had about 80 swings on it. We finished around 200 or so, hitting a mix of everything from 52s to 44, 525s.
Dude, the bat was so nasty. I love this bat so much. Which, looking back now, it's like, why were you swinging that? It never broke in. It never got good, but it was a good ball striker's bat. If you live on a barrel, you could crush a ball with it, but if you didn't, you knew. But I remember I probably had close to 1,000 swings on this thing when I got rid of it. That ball shit on. Well, I got like close to 1,000 swings when I got rid of this thing, and I thought it was just the greatest thing ever. But then I picked up a D2E Psycho, and it was basically game over after that. While this thing was still hitting the ball well.
Oh! Just in time.
While this thing was still hitting the ball well, it was no D2E Psycho. I pretty much got that Psycho and never looked back. Oh, this is a good one here.
All right, this round we'll hit all the old ones and all the new ones. And for the haters out there, say old bats doing.
What's it white on white? Jehovah's Witness? Is that what we got going on here?
Yeah, 52's good. We're gonna put your theory to the test. Got a Rawlings Rush 120 here, about as OG as it gets. I think this bat might be an 05 or an 06 maybe. I mean, this is, you know, what you guys.
So people used to complain that new bats, old bats can't hit the 52s, blah 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 blah. I mean, we were putting it to the test here. Crushed. Laser. See ya. Looks like the old bats are okay with the 52s. Jesus Christ, that's a shot. The bat was so good. And part of it was the GoPro also being pretty flattering with the angles and stuff like that, making balls look like absolute seeds when in reality it wasn't. This one's for you, Christopher.
There you go, BGF. There's your bat flip.
Now, I was corrected. Let's see, does he say it here maybe? Oh, bat flip needs work. Make an instructional video, Taylor. So it's kind of funny. You gotta flip it when you hit it. You just gotta know. You can't stand there and watch it then flip it, right? Let's see, going through some more stuff here. We're getting caught up. It's still 2015. I did a lot of videos in 2015. More Scott Kirby stuff. Stuck on that wagon. Then the Easton Salvo. Who remembers this bat? Oh my gosh, it was so bad. Got the Easton Mako Torx. I remember when those were supposed to be the coolest thing since sliced bread. Tape up the handle, maybe. Izzy Psycho. D2E Psycho. I ain't going to watch it myself. We're just going to watch it, Dan.
All right. Thanks for stopping in, checking out this video. Got some more action with the 25th and my full review and thoughts on this bat.
This dude mashes, bro.
Round of BP
absolutely
that'll also
mashes.
Be featured on there as well. I'll have the link.
Dude's the size of a house now and still mashing.
Well. So thanks for stopping in and checking this out. You can subscribe to the channel. Always got stuff like this and some game footage and stuff as well.
But Dan and I got started on these psychos and just never put them down. I had 2 or 3 of them. He had 2 or 3 of them, and it's just like always swung. Got the green ones when they came out, thinking like it was going to be the next best thing. Turns out it was just a DC, but because it just was not the same. Everybody claimed the green psycho was the same as the orange psycho. No shot. Absolutely no shot it was. These D2E psychos were just so good. Rumor had it was a Worth barrel and a mic and handle, which is why they were so soft. The Worth barrels used to be softer than the mic and barrels. Like I said, whether it's barrel and handle combo, whatever it was, something about these things was different. Also, Dan's also different, so there's also that. Couple more here. I don't want to keep you here all night because I sit here and do this all night long. So when I do stuff like this, where I'm kind of going through some of the old stuff, like let me know like in the comments down below. Should I keep going or should I like kind of keep it around the 20-ish minute mark? Because I mean, like I said, I could sit here and go on for hours, but you guys may not want to sit here for hours. Yeah. The Hopper prototype never came a thing. DeMarini Artist Series. I always wanted to do all these and I never got a chance to. So one thing I will say that I never got a chance to do was these. And I've always wanted to review a DeMarini Vision. Always wanted to, never got a chance. And I want a Vision with the full toolkit. Like I know, yeah, I've got this, we just went through this whole thing on the podcast of words are hard. Just went through this whole thing on the podcast of, what stamp bats and everything else, but this is worth visiting. The DeMarini Vision would be worth visiting if you could find one, because you could change the inload, you could change the weight. I believe you could change the inloads, weights, and maybe knobs too. Is that right? Somebody can tell me in the comments. Well, it's all about comment down below lately. But yeah, it came in like a little toolkit. It had its own little like tooling and screws and stuff like that. You could switch that stuff out. You could do it on the fly. I would love to find one of those with the full toolkit and do a review on it just for nostalgia purposes. Broke my Rush 120. Being an idiot. 220 updated. It was still good. Let's see. One last good one here. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Oh, here's a good one. We were down like 90-0. Gabe said, "You know what? Hell with it. We're going out with his show." Let's see. Oh, here's our first podcast.
All right, what's up, guys? Dave's laughing over here because this is like the 5th time we did this.
Oh my gosh, we're on a hot start, kids.
Yeah, we definitely are.
So he's got a headset plugged into his computer, like an earpiece headset.
See what you guys think.
And then
keep it coming. If you don't, we'll probably do it just because you don't like it. To be honest with you.
With that being said, today's episode sponsored by Evil Sports.
So I had my microphone that I use for my videos. Now I had it plugged into the side of my computer, like stretching the cord and like talking into it. And then he had the earpiece headset plugged into the computer. We were a mess out here doing this thing, and like we were recording audio on 2 separate computers, and then I would take my editing software and put the 2 together and then do the video that way. It was an adventure for a while before we finally got a good setup situated.
With the upcoming season coming up, make sure to check, and it's way away from that pass-fail line. It's still over 300.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to like go through and hand edit those podcasts, and it was time consuming and it was an adventure, but it was a lot of fun. And that's literally one night we just decided, like, I was talking to Gabe, like, we should start a podcast. He goes, you know what, we should. We kind of got to talking, like, what would we do and this and that and carry on. And we just kind of got to thinking, like, you know what, let's just freaking do it, because we can talk about it and talk about it and talk about it, but until we do it, it don't mean nothing. So we just literally grabbed the computers, threw them on the table, got some microphones, and went to town. All right, one last video. See what we can get going here. Uncut target practice with the DeMarini Juggy. That was a fun video. The D2E Mayhem. That was another one that people absolutely went nuts for. The red one was actually a dual stamp. That was dope. Let's see. I know the perfect video. Sonic Plus, boy. Sleeper bat for sure. Nobody knew about these things. I got this thing cheap. So cheap.
And based on the feedback that it gives me, I feel like it could open up a little more, but it's by no means lacking in performance. This one's a 28.5, and it definitely lets you know who's boss. Feels heavy and has a ton of end load.
Yeah, this thing was absolutely nasty.
It swings itself almost effortlessly.
It was kind of funny. I bought this thing for like $70 on eBay, brand new in the wrapper. Kind of thinking like, okay, cool. Be a fun BP bat to hit, you know, if we were out jacking around. Got it out on like a 30-degree day hitting. Might have been the first time I ever hit with Brian. Just got it out to hit with him and thinking like, okay, we'll just beat on this thing. And because I had nothing but hard softballs at the time. And it turns out this thing was actually quite a bit of fun. We just kept hitting it. And I was like, man, this thing just kept getting better and better. So I told Dan, like, yo, Dan, like, check this thing out, bro. Like, this thing is nasty. And then Dan ended up getting one for himself. He had a 26.5 that he put a ton of swings on. But I'm telling you, the heavier these things were, the better they were. That's the laser. The heavier these things were, the better they were. And this 28.5 was just disgusting, bro. Just absolutely absurd.
575s, even in 20-degree weather. And
this bat is still kicking, for the record. It's a 33.5-inch bat now, but it is still kicking. Somebody broke the knob off of it, and the knob is actually hollow on those bats. So when the knob broke, the best thing you could do was just fill the knob itself with JB Weld and then just shove the handle down into the knob and hope it held. And it's about 33.5 inches now.
Hit that subscribe button.
But it's still absolutely gassing on them. What a fun bat.
Video, share it around. Anybody know? Looking for a cheap, inexpensive bat, something with some good pop.
And this bat here kind of helped me find what is now, I'll say, my home run swing. It was just like because of the confidence. It was a confidence like swing for it. You know, it's okay. Let the big dog eat. It's okay to, you know, you can hit a ball hard. You can hit a ball hard. It's a confidence builder. Is exactly what this bat was. Is all you had to do is get it around and just get through the ball, and it did the rest. So it kind of taught you like how to strike, you know, how to strike a ball and strike a ball the right way to get it to do what you needed it to do. Because if you missed, it would go 10 fucking miles, which ain't a bad thing, but you need to control it. So it's like this bat kind of taught me to control an end load and gave me the confidence to, like, I do have a home run swing. I even gamed this for quite a while. I put the Psycho down, picked this up, and then ended up putting this back down and picking the Psycho back up. But this thing was just absolutely absurd. So much fun to swing. All right, guys, so there you go. Nice little stroll down memory lane. I hope you did enjoy that. Just something a little bit different for the Throwback Thursday action. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want me to do like more of this. Like I could pick up here and keep going and doing some more. I could talk about some other old videos I used to watch. Because everybody's got those certain videos that like they always just kind of like go back to and watch. I've definitely got some. Maybe we'll do that for another Throwback Thursday sometime. Let me know what you want to see down below, whether it's me go through this channel, maybe go through somebody else's channel, maybe go through some of the old videos that I used to love to watch. Let me know. So if you enjoyed this, guys, happy Throwback Thursday. Swing hard in case you hit it. Be Hero. Catch you next time.